Hey, this is my part one of my Colombia trip. It's in the city of Bogota. So first off, I had agua de riente, which is a drink there, very tasty. And I went out, it was Christmas, didn't really have much to do, but there were locals out, and I saw a bunch of like Christmas lights. I met up some Americans, and we had some chicha together, which is like a corn drink, very thick, interesting. So I went on a graffiti tour to check out the graffiti in the city. I even wore my graffiti shirt, kind of to show off a little. It was interesting, a lot of cool graffiti out there.
We've been working with nonprofit. Move over on this side. We'll probably have to double it up a little bit. Please let some of the take a look right here in the corner, guys. We have the signature of the artist. It's Tom Romano. We talked about this guy before. Come on in, guys. Squeeze in. You guys can move in as much as you can. That way we all fit. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Come on in.
Good at church.
You guys want to take a picture? If you see right here, and as you can see, this video image was also tagged as well. This participated in 15 walls that were painted inside the community. More than 100 different volunteers were out there teaching the community all types of really cool stuff. All types of workshops, community, artistic stuff, human rights workshops, things like that.
Plaza Restaurant. So I ended up doing this food tour, and they took us to this Plaza Santa Fe restaurant. Looked pretty authentic, and we had ajiaco soup. There's a lot of different things here. So on the food tour, we went to this place called Carbon de Lena, and we had capybara. If you don't know what capybara is, it's the world's largest rodent. Now the rodent that's on the table, that's stuffed, is actually a baby. These things are like 300 pounds. I'd like to go there.
Like when you have the good type of rice, the good type of bread, I forgot it.
It looks more,
Ants. Lula. Lula.
buen provecho.
So guys, you can grab your knife.
This is a really interesting story. So part of the food tour was this family that helped us make empanadas, and they were from Venezuela. The father owned a skateboard camp, and the kid was a skateboarder, and the father had been shot 12 times, and they all escaped the socialist country of Venezuela and made it to Colombia, and now they're making empanadas for people. Amazing story.
Your empanada got a heart attack, so come on, come on.
who lives in Colombia right now. It was pretty cool to experience Colombia with him. And basically, we went to Mountain Zarate, which is the tallest place in Bogota with a major view. You can hike it or take the tram. We decided to take the tram, and it was a crazy experience with an amazing view. We stayed at the daytime, and then we got to experience the nighttime also.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells ring and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing, but this was fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell time, jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing, jingle bell square. In the frosty air.
So if you know me, you know one of the best ways to experience another culture is to go to their market. So I went to Palaquemoa market, and it was amazing, really big, lots of fruit, lots of vegetables, flowers, meats, everything you can imagine that you would need to eat.
Did you say it's S and nothing else?
Pay Hoa.
Es muy bonito. Durana.
quiere ver allá.
In Colombia or just in general?
So Bolivar Square is this big square in the middle of the city, similar to, like, I would say, the Zocalo in Mexico City. And it was really cool, really exciting, a lot of things to see. Is a Colombian game where you take a metal disc and you throw it at these like triangular squares with gunpowder behind it, and when you hit, it goes bang, and you know you hit because everybody hears it. Okay, so I try fruits from all around the world, and unfortunately, I tried the wrong one. I tried a cashew fruit, and they didn't know that the cashew is surrounded by a chemical that's similar to poison ivy. I almost started choking, and I couldn't breathe after biting into it.
Pretty sure it's a cashew.
So I went on a bicycle tour the day before, and I met these three girls from New York, and we decided to go to the Salt Cathedral. And the Salt Cathedral is located in a town called Zipaquirá, and so we walked around the town. It was kind of cool. So the Salt Cathedrals was actually my last day in Bogota, and I'm so glad I went. It was an amazing experience. It's these big, humongous salt mine that's underground. They made it into a cathedral, but it's really like a big tourist attraction, not only a cathedral. There was like virtual reality, there was like a movie theater inside. It was humongous. It was like a big, humongous cave. I've never been in a cave this big, and it had many sections, many rooms, and it was a crazy experience, and it was lit up amazingly. Okay, so in the Salt Cathedral, there was this area on the floor, and I thought it was just a big ditch underground, like a hole. And then I realized that it was a mirror. And so then I thought it was a mirror that just shined right above. And then finally, I realized it was water that was salty and it was reflective. It fooled all of us, and we were laughing about it for like 5 minutes.
Water. How crazy is that? This is all salt. You can see they made it into trees up there. Yeah, thank you.
Hope you enjoy watching my Colombia trip. Watch my second part and enjoy.